Nola Gent here at Beads by the Dozen. Yeah! Fun stuff in here! Welcome to Nola Gent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our New Orleans travel vlog, we are visiting Beads by the Dozen for our New Orleans culture review videos. Beads by the Dozen is located in the greater New Orleans area of Elmwood in Jefferson Parish at 333 Edwards Avenue, which is about 20 minutes and 11 miles away from the French Quarter. Beads by the Dozen is one of our important cultural institutions that are uniquely New Orleans, as they and several other businesses like them offer Mardi Gras beads, party supplies, and costume accessories. Beads by the Dozen and similar businesses in the greater New Orleans area all contribute to our parade and party institutions, which have made the New Orleans area famous for the fun and pageantry that is offered throughout the year for the many holidays and events that are celebrated in the area. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic situation, all of our traditional celebrations have been canceled since March of 2020, but we can still visit places like Beads by the Dozen to experience some of the fun and see some of the behind the scenes of what goes into planning for the famous parades and celebrations as we start planning for better times and a return to our celebrations in the future. I was here exactly a year ago, so first you're going to see my greeting for this visit and then the one from a year ago.
How's it going? Thank you.
Hello.
By the dozen.
Thank you.
So you start your shopping experience with a really great friendly greeting when you first walk in, and this is where people typically come to acquire their throws for parades and other events. So the throws are most notably a bead typically, but there's many other items that we will be looking at that are also part of the throws. So the throws are simply items that crew members or other people in a parade will throw to the parade attendees on the side of the streets. So just for fun, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and while you're there, go ahead and check out my Patreon information as I do work for tips. And if you can't tip, then I would appreciate it if you could refer this video to any of your contacts that would enjoy it. So there are so many kinds of different beads for sale here, and then many crews custom order things for their individual parade organizations. A crew is simply a social organization. Some do parades, some don't, but it's just a group. We also have other parade events such as St. Patrick's Day and St. Joseph's Day for our Sicilian friends, and also different holidays such as Halloween, Christmas, and all manner of other times. So we have a lot of organizations, some parade, some don't, some do different things, but generally there's lots of opportunities in New Orleans where you will need your throws of various types. We even have some Saints colored ones there for the NFL team of New Orleans. And there are just so many varieties of different colors, shapes, themes, all sorts of things here. There are no shortage of items of anything that you could possibly dream up can be made into a bead. If they don't have it, they can get it made for you. So if you can't find any of the items you want through the standard huge bead selection here, you can also custom order and design your own beads. So you have pretty much limitless opportunities to do things. There's electronic beads that blink and do all manner of other things. There are just more and more options every year. The technology advances and more things are created. There's huge beads like these, all the way to tiny glass beads, and the more traditional beads were glass beads from the earliest days of Carnival in New Orleans and other spots that were celebrating it in the USA, with Mobile notably liking to claim Mardi Gras for their own, although we know Mardi Gras dates further back than that, all the way to Europe, where it was first created, and that's where we really get our carnival tradition from, is Europe. So here we go with Halloween beads. Ooh, there is a Halloween parade, and actually the Halloween parade, you can sign up online and participate in that, and that way It's the Crew of Boo that you can do with that one. So look at that online if you want to ride in a Halloween parade. Maybe that will be back online, hopefully, by the time Halloween rolls around. They are planning for Jazz Fest in the fall, so maybe we'll be allowed to have that parade. So there's some sports beads here, just so many different kinds of beads. It is insane. Everybody that lives in New Orleans ends up with a huge pile of beads, boxes and boxes of beads in the attic, boxes and boxes of beads in the corners, piles of beads in bags, beads all over the place, just from living in the area and attending the different celebrations and events that we have where beads are everywhere. Bourbon Street alone, people are throwing beads left and right all over the place on any given day. On just a normal, typical day, people are throwing beads. So if you're in town and there's nothing else going on, you can just come out to a place like this, buy a bunch of beads and go on a balcony and throw beads, and you might see more than you bargained for, because for whatever reason, tourists seem to have the notion that if you go to Bourbon Street and show a little female mammary gland action, you get beads, and that's the typical sort of thing you might see on Bourbon Street sometimes at night, sometimes in the day, depending what's going on. So you can get nicer beads here to more entertain people if you would like. But usually people in here are local shopping for a parade. I was last here acquiring all of my supplies for our St. Patrick's Parade in the Irish Channel of New Orleans last year, which ended up not happening, unfortunately. So we are hoping that we'll get to have that sooner than later. Next year, it looks like, will be the year it will happen. There are some parades, though, already being scheduled for the springtime in the suburbs outside of New Orleans, so maybe we will have the opportunity for parades sooner than later, because we always enjoy a good time. And there is also a combination St. Patrick's and St. Joseph's Day parade that happens in Jefferson Parish as well, and that's always a fun event. Literally, for St. Patrick's and St. Joseph's, we have about 2 weeks of parades with 2 full weekends of fun. So St. Patrick's, St. Joseph's is a really good time. So we have our Sicilian friends, our Irish friends, all combining together to make their own individual parades and some combined parades between New Orleans and Jefferson Parish next door. So there's lots of fun stuff going on, and you get to collect all kinds of fun beads. There's some more big ones. So there are a lot of options here, as you can see. So there's all manner of things that can be acquired, and you can order them and ship them out of here in bulk. They also have a website. You can even go online and order some things, pick them up here when you arrive, or have them shipped to you if you're having an event in your location. So definitely check out their website. They have all manner of options. They even have some things you can wear that are not beads. They have many numerous items outside of just beads that we're beginning to see now. So there's all sorts of party supplies, different wearable items of various types here. So we've got unicorn watches, we've got all sorts of banners and flags and display items. Certainly, you've always got to have a few beads to go with any order you have, because that is the easiest throw to do typically. They also have lots of clothing items in here, so plenty of shirts if you've got any sort of need or desire to have a matching outfit kind of uniform, or any kind of parade float or marching club that you're in. Up here's our St. Patrick's Day area here. So this is where I was shopping last year, and my fun expectation of doing our annual march through Irish Channel on Magazine Street. New Orleans does have an amazing St. Patrick's Day celebration. If you've never seen it, it's definitely a worthy event. And then the weekend after also has a lot of parades. So usually we have our Magazine Street parade. Then on the Sunday after that, there's usually a big parade on Metairie Road as well. So you get 2 days of St. Patrick's parades, and the next weekend, even more parades. We have some more drink accessories and cups here to hold your special St. Patrick's beverages. More things you need, like plates. Gotta have plates, right, for your snacks. It's important to eat a little, drink a little, dance a little when you're on the parade route. That's always important. You even have bracelets, so you can have beads for your neck, beads for your wrists. Marijuana bead there. That's not really a bead, it's more of a necklace, I guess we would call it. But around here, we would just call it a bead. St. Patrick's Day extraordinaire display. We have some potato beads. All sorts of great things here. Some smiley face Irish beads. More and more fun things. So there are a wide variety of Irish beads, cabbage beads, some mask beads. Some of the things, I don't even know how they relate to St. Patrick's Day. They're just fun things that we throw and entertain people with. Now there's the flowers. So that's your St. Patrick's Day flowers, and then the red ones are for St. Joseph's Day. The St. Joseph's Day items are colored like the Italian flag. So they have a lot of the red, the green, and the white. And there's even a few Mexican bead items mixed in here as well. So some tacos, a sombrero bead. So very many options for different holidays, different cultural groups. Here we go, our little I love Italian beads. You can never have enough of those. All the Italian girls would want to kiss you then. Got a little muffalata bead there. Looks like a Mexican jalapeno bead. And then so many items. So you can fully outfit yourself here and even get a wig if you want. So a little Irish or Italian wig. Wide variety of options. So the flowers that I was talking about earlier, the parade marchers will hand those out to ladies for a kiss on the cheek. We have some saints decorations, wreaths, more home decoration items over here. There's also some food trays, plates, all sorts of other various food items because, hey, any kind of parade, you're going to need food. You got to eat for the eat a little, drink a little, dance a little rules. More home decorations. If you haven't checked out our Mardi Gras parade house float videos yet, I'll have a link to the Mardi Gras playlist at the end of this video. You can check out and see all of that fun. Here are some big feathers that you might need for your costume or other decorations for your home. And we have some more home goods here with some different spoons and other items. So you really have to bling up all of your house. Here's some pillows. So you got to get your house fully decorated, get it all blinged up, and then of course more clothing items because you've got to be decked out to match the party. So you got to wear the right clothes, you've got to have the right beads, you've got to have the house all decorated, the right food. It's an entire cultural event. Oh, here's the most important thing, lots of glitter. Look at all the glitter here. New Orleans is always full of glitter. There's more glitter in this city than any other place in the world. And then sequins, you gotta have sequin clothes. So we have lots of bling bling shiny items here all the time. So the traditional Mardi Gras colors are purple, green, and gold. And then this is a black and gold Saints color here. And so that's kind of how you can tell what season we're celebrating are the color combinations there. And we have more clothing items over here in this section. All sorts of wonderful items to choose from. More drink items, a nice hat. Oh, look, sequins bling blinged up on the hat. Gotta totally just go to the maximum for all of your celebrations, obviously. If you're gonna go big. So make sure you really blow it out whenever you're doing your celebrations, and they certainly have a way of helping you do that here in the store. All these wonderful items help make your party go to the extreme for all of your parade celebrations. So the people in the parades do a lot of work, and the spectators also do a lot of work. It's definitely a mutually assured wonderful time. Hey, some more masks. So your spectators and your people in the parade all kind of compete of who is going to be the most blinged up. So you even have some sell items over here. There's some crew costumes or parade costumes. So this is what sort of the outfits would look like when people on the floats dress up. And oh look, one of the more interesting throws here, bras, garters, and panties. Some people actually put these things on during the parade over their clothes. So these are not the highest quality items, obviously. You're not going to be able to wear these forever. It's like a parade kind of joke. So here you go. Here's some of the panties. We have a little decoration on them for carnival season. Here we have a bra. So obviously it's not really a real bra, but some people will put them on over their clothes during the parade only. And here we have some garters. So garters seem to get worn more than the bras and panties, certainly. And then all manner of other items that we can see are throws. There's all sorts of stuffed animals in this section. Huge amount of stuffed animals, and some of the parades will have huge stuffed animals being handed out occasionally. Those are some of the very high prize throws. So there's a whole hierarchy of things that are amazing and signature throws. Like with the Crew of Muses, their signature item is a shoe that they make themselves. And for the Crew of Zulu, they've got a coconut. And then some people, they just hand out these really giant stuffed animals, like this snake. That would be a really big prize to get. So any kid would be really wanting one of these. So people go crazy for these larger items. And you can see they have an alligator, they've got a crab, a tiger, a frog, all sorts of things. The hula hoops are always popular too. And then just all sorts of other footballs, other throw items of many types of balls, many types of stuffed animals. There's so many different things in here. Now, one of the most popular things have always been the lightsabers, the samurai swords. The lightsabers seem to have gotten more popular than the samurai swords. And we have these bones that people like to throw that get to be really popular with some people too. Then you always need more masks, right? You can never have enough masks, so you can always come in here and get a great selection of masks. They have many, many choices. Then boas all along the wall there. Feather boas are always popular in the French Quarter, it seems, and there's hats all along here of all manner of types of hats. So you can definitely get your proper festival hat here for any of our parades. And then, of course, you have to worry about royalty, so we also have a selection of crowns for you, because generally the crews are going to have a king and a queen. So, some other little scary dolls here for your home decoration. And, of course, if you want to go full out with a little sequin bling bling, you can do that as well. Then they have even nicer crowns over here. If you want to upgrade your royal status, you can get some really nice crowns. They have lots of other glassware, beautiful things over here. So some toasting glasses and chalices, more decorative home items with some decorated little jesters. And then we have more clothing items. So a lot of shirts over here of various types. So you really get a great selection of items in here. And they have children's items as well. So there's fun for the whole family in here. It's certainly a place not many tourists visit out here, but definitely it's so much fun. And hey, thanks so much for watching, and especially thanks to all my Patreons out there. So just go ahead and destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about all the fun here. And remember, I work for tips, so look in the comments below for my link to my Patreon, and if you can help me out with that, I really would appreciate it. And if you can't do that, if you can simply just refer this video to any of your contacts that would enjoy it, I really would appreciate it. So tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there, and subscribe to the NOLA Jet channel. It would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.